Well, hi besties. If you chose the Citrine, natural citrine point, this is going to be your reading. And what we are tapping into today, you guys, is what is manifesting. What is your 2022 going to look like, okay? And what we're going to do, you guys, is get an overall theme and overall energy for the entire year. And then we'll break the year down in quarters. So the first 3 months, second 3 months, third 3 months, and fourth 3 months, okay? So just so you guys know, just remember, so what we're tapping into is the energy that you are currently manifesting, okay? So at any given time, this feedback can change. If you like what you're manifesting, just simply continue to do more of whatever it is you're doing. If you don't, just use this reading and the information being provided as feedback, where you need to course correct, you know, things that need to be tweaked, you know, stuff like that, okay? So, you guys, pile one, my besties. I'm going to call you my besties from now on because I don't think viewer and pile one, that's just so, so not me. The energy that's coming out for you guys for the overall energy of 2022 is the gibbous moon and Saturn return. So you guys, I feel this is my glow up pile. Okay, with gibbous moon here, the gibbous moon is the phase of the moon that is right before the full moon when everything comes into full manifestation. Okay, it says you're close to achieving your goal, final phase before completion, some tweaking needs to be done, pay extra attention, details, and focus. And so we have, I just said something about tweaking, right? Possibly needing to tweak energy. And then we've got Saturn return. Okay, and this is what's basically letting you know what's happening. So before the fullness of your manifestations are able to come out during 2022, there's still some things that needs to be cleaned up in your energy. All right, so what we're going to do right now, you guys, is figure out what things need to be cleaned up in your energy, and then we'll start breaking up or breaking down your year in quarters. All right, so we're going to use the tarot to pull out the information about what is you're needing to clean up. So what is my pile one, my besties in pile one, what are they needing to clean up in their energy in order to experience the fullness of their manifestation? And I'm hearing you guys that you know exactly what it is that you're wanting to manifest in 2022. And I feel like you know that there's things in your energy that needs to be cleaned up. And so you picked the perfect pile because that's exactly what we're getting ready to do. What does pile one need? What does pile one have in their energy that they need to clean up so that they can experience the fullness of their manifestation? We're gonna shuffle one more time and then we will pull these cards. All right, I'm just gonna get these laid out before I interpret them, you guys. What is pile one? Okay, and we have the 6 of coins in reverse. Why is the 6 of coins in reverse here? All right, we got the devil in reverse. We have the emperor with the ace of cups. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. We got the hanged man in reverse. Why is the hanged man in reverse here? Why is the hanged man in reverse here? Why is the hanged man in reverse here, please? That is a lot of cards. Do I want to take them all? Yeah, I'm going to take them all. Okay. Wow. So there's a situation, you guys, where you may be giving way too much of yourself, and it feels like this may be and this could be in a business and or it's in some kind of a partnership, we'll put it that way, whether it's a business partnership or or a romantic partnership. Hell, you guys, it could even be in business. Maybe you're giving too much in your business or your job and you're not getting enough reward back in terms of like, you know, the income, okay? But there is an energy here where there is no equal give and take, right, in this situation. And this is something where I do feel like you take it very seriously. You put, with the Emperor energy here, you take full responsibility for this, whatever it is, okay? You take it very seriously, and you put your whole heart into it, okay? But I don't feel like the payback has been equal, okay? Not even slightly. We got the we have the Devil energy in reverse. The Devil energy, you guys, is just, it's all about self-sabotage. There may be some addiction things in there. Dealing with our own inner demons, our own triggers. There's a lot of karmic energy in here, okay? So there's something or someone in your life that has manifested in order to trigger everything inside of you that has been blocking you from manifesting and experiencing the life that you want to manifest and experience, okay? And this is, like I said earlier, it's a situation you gave your all to. The Emperor energy coming through for this is just, it's talking about somebody, you know, who takes leadership and ownership over their domain. They're very reliable and dependable. And with the Ace of Cups here, it's like, it feels like something new, like a new opportunity. And with it being cup energy, it is definitely something that you put all of your heart into. Your heart was definitely into it, whatever this is, okay? But it never quite got off the ground. You had big, huge aspirations for it, and it didn't work out. Okay, there may have been false starts, or it just never even got off the ground. And so the energy here that's needing to be cleared out is basically letting the situation go, whatever it is. And I feel you're already on that path. Like you're already on the path of clearing out your inner demons, working through your triggers, coming to terms with things never quite, you know, making it to the next level, and coming to terms with the fact that you put so much into yourself, so much of yourself into something that just didn't give the results that were due to you, honestly. So what needs to be cleared out is, first of all, knowing that you are worthy of your energy being matched 100%. You can even have the audacity to say, pile one, that you deserve more than what you put in. This is your reality, okay? You are the creator of your own experience. You can call in and manifest whatever you want, but if it feels right to say that I at least want to experience a relationship or a business or whatever kind of a partnership or friendship or whatever that at least matches my energy, if not matches more, then run with that, okay? With the Hangman being in reverse, though, I feel like you may have been stuck up to this point, but I feel like you finally got moving. You're starting, and you know what I mean? Like, what I'm hearing is you're picking up the pieces of whatever left you disappointed. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, you had a lot of dreams. You had huge dreams and aspirations for this project, this relationship, this business, or this partnership. And you're letting those dreams go. You're in the process of accepting, coming to terms with, letting it go. You're done with the petty mind games. You're letting go of trying to get the other person, if this involves a specific person, to see things your way. And you're learning how to find peace in the in-between, in this transition. Because you don't really know. See, this person's eyes are closed. You don't know what's coming around the bend, really. There's an air of unknowingness here, not really knowing what to expect. And you're learning how to come to terms with and find peace within this space that you're in now. Because you're learning to value your peace over everything else. I feel like you guys are realizing like your feelings are what's creating your reality. I feel like, or you might say it in a different way, like your vibration. Your vibration is what's creating your reality. But, you're learning now that it's whatever you're feeling at your core level is what you are continuing to manifest into your experience. And so you're dropping anything and anyone in your experience that is causing you to default into an emotionally draining state, mentally draining, emotionally draining, all of that, because you're realizing that that's why you're manifesting your experience up to this point, is because of what you're feeling, what you're thinking, stuff like that. And if you haven't, then this is just letting you know that's what's in your energy that you need to clear. Letting go of anyone or anything that is affecting your core energy level, whatever it is you're feeling. I don't have the chart here. You guys want to get you this chart real quick? I'm going to show you something. Just so you guys kind of have a quick little visual aid. This is called the map of consciousness. Okay. You can see this is kind of different emotional states. Anything below 200 or below courage is draining. Okay. This is what they call power versus force. And anything on the lower half of this chart is this is like disempowering energy. This is empowering energy. This is where we want to be up here. These emotions, these feelings. And it doesn't matter. I mean, from the level 200 and up, we're in empowerment versus down here, we're in fear and doubt. Okay? So you're learning that your core feelings, what you're feeling at a core level, is what you are continuing to experience. Okay? So that's what needs to be cleared up in your energy level. Just knowing your worth, knowing that you deserve to have your energy matched 100%, if not more. You guys, I'd say learn, be comfortable having the audacity. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be cocky, but have the audacity to say, you know what? Everyone loves me. Not just, my friends. No, just have the audacity. Start cultivating that about yourself. Be like, everyone loves me. Everyone wants to be my friend. Everyone wants to do business with me. You know what I mean? Just start cultivating the audacity. We think of audacity sometimes as being bad because, people have the audacity to do, really messed up things. But you can turn that around for yourself as well. Okay, you guys, I'm going to clear these away. Let's look into the first 3 months of 2022 for you guys. So January, February, and March. And what they're going to have, what it's going to have. Here we got Venus. Okay, so you guys might have some love. I'm going to pull a couple more cards, though. Why is Venus here? Or maybe one more card. Why is Venus here? Okay. I feel like the first 3 months may be an and this is a general reading, you guys. I haven't, like, this is in general. Like, you know, I'm not making this a love reading for everybody, but boom, right off the bat. January, February, March, some of you who are not coupled may be meeting a potential suitor, you know, January, February, March, the first quarter of 2022. And it's going to be somebody that I feel like you've been manifesting in. The person, literally, the love of your dreams. We've got Venus with Pisces, okay? So Venus energy is love, beauty, romance, art, harmony, relationships, wealth, luxury, style, attraction, female energy, indulgence, okay? Venus is the ruler of Libra and Taurus. So if you're not wanting love, you know, and you're just fine in the area of love, then this could also mean that the life of your dreams, especially if it has something to do with, you know, your material realm, you're going to be manifesting something in within the first 3 months of 2022 that you have been dreaming about in a good way. Okay, I'm feeling very good about you guys for 2022, pile one. Very good. Okay, so we got Venus and Pisces. So I'm going to pull one of these cards for this. Let's get the overall energy, what you can focus on during that time to bring it in. Light. Yeah, just keep yourself, keep your core thoughts and feelings on the upper half of that scale, okay? In any emotional state that is empowering, courage and above. Okay, just keep it light. Just focus on the light of things. All right, now we're gonna look at the second half, or the second quarter. So we got January, February, March, April, May, and June. Okay, so April, May, and June of 2022 for pile one. April, May, and June. April, May, and June for pile one. April, May, and June of next year for pile one for 2022. Here comes Taurus energy. Okay. We got fertility, self-indulgent, sensuous, ripe, patient, possessive, rational, loyal, comfort, materialism, food, and earthy. Okay. So definitely something happening with your material realm. Like I said, this could also still be love, you know, love focused as well. But if it's not, it's just continuing more, just good stuff happening in your physical realm, whether that is just material wise or in a love relationship that is continuing to blossom and bud. And then we have conjunction, empowerment, activates, intensifies, joining forces, focus, concentration. Yeah. Prominence and authorizes. So for those of you in a romantic relationship, you meet the one, or, you know, if you are already coupled up and you just started dating somebody, like the first quarter of 2022 could see, you know, an acceleration or the next level commitment, and then things just continue to roll on as the months go by in the first half of the year. Okay, same thing with if it's not love related for you, you're connecting it more to your finances, and it could be both, you guys. You know, you could be experiencing, especially with this, the energy of citrine, this could be both. You could be experience a complete and total glow up in every area of your life, where, you know, your finances are on point, your love life is going the way that you want it to go, things are you know, progressing the way that they need to. Okay, this is very very beautiful energy coming through for you guys for the first half of the year. Let's get one more card for the overall energy for April, May, and June for pile one 2022. With fertility here, you guys, there's two things coming to mind. The first, I will tell you, if any of you have been wanting to conceive, April, May, and June is going to be a very fertile time for you in terms of reproducing. So if that's not what you want, be very careful. If that is what you want, the energy for that time of the year is looking very promising. And anything that you start during that time, anything that you begin in April, May, and June is going to be very prosperous and very, very prolific and very, like, whatever you sow, okay, whether it's like a sperm and an egg, or, you know, a new business that you may start, you know, a new service you may roll out, a new program that you may start if you go back to school or something like that. Anything that you start, actually during the first half of the year, because Venus energy is the same way, okay? Anything that you start during the first half of the year is going to be very, very prolific. It's very fertile energy, okay? So anything that you plant during that time, okay, thoughts, emotions, anything that you start, okay, is going to, you're going to reap quite a harvest, okay? And that includes, you guys, anything that you may sow that is not necessarily good seed. So be very, very careful during that time what you choose to focus your mind and your energy and your emotions on, your heart on, okay? A very, very prolific time for you. Let's get one more card. You're just going to be very empowered, you guys. I'm picking up 9 of Pentacle energy for you guys. You're going to be feeling really good about yourself, very self-empowered, very in control of your destiny. You're just going to be knowing, like, I'm that person. I'm that girl or guy. I'm that ish, you know? Here we got Enchanted. You are going to definitely be feeling like life is going to be feeling so magical during this time. Whatever it is, you guys, if this is a business or if this is a relationship, things are just going to be going so great for you. It's almost, you're going to feel like it's magic. Like, wow. You know what I mean? I love the energy of this reading so far. I'm hoping, sometimes I watch my own readings, you guys, after I've forgotten about how they go, and I'm hoping that if I watch this one, I'm hoping this is the one that I get, because this is such a beautiful energy so far. All right, let's go to the second half, or the third quarter of 2022 for you guys. I'm actually gonna, the third quarter of 2022. So June, July, April, May, June, July, August, September. All right, July, August, and September for pile 1. That's way too many. July, August, and September. July, August, and September for pile 1. July, August, and September for pile 1. Okay, we have your life story hasn't unfolded yet. Okay, so why is your life story hasn't unfolded yet? It's almost like you haven't seen nothing yet, is the energy that I'm getting from that. Let's get one more card from this deck for, wow. Because up to this point, you guys, you may be like, you can't see how things could get any better. And this is almost like, you know, oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You're meant to fulfill your divine contract. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get one card from this deck for pile 1. Wow, you guys are going to be doing some big things in 2022. Big things. Like, I feel you probably have been doing quite a bit of work up to this point, you guys. I'm sure that you've been experiencing quite, like what just came up. You guys, I can't make this shit up. It's prosperity. So what I'm feeling, you guys, is that you've been sowing seed up to this point, right? And something is going to be activating finally, to where it's like all of a sudden it's like the dam is broken and you're just run over with blessings. And the reason why that is because, like we talked about in the very beginning of the video, you start clearing out the energy that is still remaining, that was keeping you from experiencing the fullness of your manifestations. I feel like up to this point, you've been experiencing some, like maybe partial manifestations. Okay. You may have experienced maybe even some shadow manifestations, or what they call, what do they call those in the Law of Ascension community? They call them purging, where, you know, you are working on manifesting something in, and maybe like the exact opposite ends up happening. Okay. But I feel for most of you, you've been experiencing kind of like some of your manifestations have been trickling in. Okay. But not to the fullness of what you know your potential to be. Well, by the time July of next year comes around, July, August, and September, it's just going to be like the floodgates have been released, and all of a sudden it's almost like you're being overrun by abundance and prosperity and just blessings. It's like the fullness of your harvest is finally come in. Like everything that you've been sowing up to this point, everything, you know what I mean? Everything that you've been working on, finally, it's like your ship is, not only is your ship coming in, but it's like your ship brought with it like, you know, 100 other ships. And you're like, oh my gosh, because that's the way manifestation works, you know? And that's kind of like the universe wanting to teach you that to dream big, because we have this thing like, well, if I give 100%, then then it's only right for me to expect 100%. That's why I felt led to tell you in the beginning, have the audacity to require, okay, to require, but you guys always go with what you feel. Okay. Manifestation always starts with what you're feeling, what's resonating. Okay. Have the audacity, or at least work on having the audacity to expect 150 or 200% of the energy that you are putting out there, because that's what you deserve. Okay. Ooh, you guys, your year 2022, I feel like I can say this. 2022 is the best year up to this point that you're ever going to have. Okay. I feel like come at the end of 2022, you're just going to be, I'm seeing tears of joy. Like when you spend like the end of the year, just kind of doing a look back, you know, where you're at versus where you've been. Happy tears are going to be flowing. Okay. Let's look at the last, the last fourth quarter of 2022. So October, November, and December. October, November, December, we got the fixed moon, staying power, inflexibility. But what this is telling me, you guys, is that what you, like the energy, like there may be a part of you that feels scared, like, because you may have experienced manifesting something in and then not having been able to maintain it. Well, this is like, no, it's fixed. This is how it's going to stay. It's staying power. Okay. Because that's, yeah, like no backing down. This is fixed moon is I love how they have all the signs in there, because sometimes I forget. So it's Aquarius energy, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. There's Taurus again. Like, you don't have to worry about losing what you manifest, okay? You are creating, you are becoming the kind of person with the kind of energy that not only manifests everything that they want, but they're able to maintain it as well with ease and comfort, okay? With zero doubts. We got two cards come up. We got first house. So we're looking at a glow up, possibly, you guys, with your appearance. Well, this is not just your appearance, like your self-concept is going to be on point, okay? Your identity, who you believe yourself to be, what you believe you're capable of. And of course, when that is what's going on inwardly, it's going to manifest outside of yourself and affect your physical body and your physical appearance. And so this glow up, I'm seeing like before and after photos, like who you are now versus who you're going to be at the end of 2022. Even in photos, you'll be able to see the difference, whether it's an actual weight loss thing, or if it's just that, you know, you've completely made over your image in some way, shape, or form. I'm just seeing glow up after glow up after glow up in every area of your life, but it's starting with you first. Your glow up is starting with you and your self-concept, your self-image, who you believe yourself to be, and what you believe that you are capable of, and what you believe that you deserve. You guys have the audacity, okay? Have it. Have all the audacity. And then here we got Mars, okay? I love this energy for you guys because it's like you're not backing down. This is my pedestal. This is my spotlight. This is my power. This is my experience, and I can have, be, and do anything that I want, and I'm not backing down. It's almost as if like when we, you know, prior up to this point, I feel like I said, you gave a lot. You gave a lot, maybe even to your own detriment. And I feel like you did what you felt you needed to do to make things work. And right now it's almost like, no, I'm going to do whatever I need to do for things to work for me, to my liking, knowing that you're going to be able to manifest into your experience, you know, people and relationships and experiences, circumstances and situations that are aligning with that. You know what I mean? It's not coming from a place where you're like, I'm just going to be a bull in a china cabinet and just force what I want on people. No, you're going to be able to manifest into your experience you know, people that are glad to align with you in whatever that is, okay? Beautiful energy, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Let's get one more card for you guys for the fourth quarter of 2022. So October, November, December. We got positivity and nurture. Okay, so up to this point, it's like a lot of this stuff is going to be new, right? We got nurture and positivity. So basically what this is saying now at the very end of the year, it's all about locking that energy in. Being comfortable with living in abundance. Being comfortable with having an abundance. Not just enough, not even just more than enough, an abundance of. Feeling comfortable with because sometimes, you guys, we don't realize we have worthiness issues until we are in the thick of abundance, the thick of blessings, right? And so it's locking that energy in and really getting comfortable with, I deserve this, I'm capable of this, I am this, and locking that energy in and having that Mars energy saying, I deserve this. This is mine. I manifested this. And I'm keeping this. You know what I mean? So it's like you're nurturing that energy, the same energy that manifested it in. You're nurturing that energy so that you can continue to maintain it, okay? And we're doing that with positivity. Mars energy can feel aggressive, but really it just knows, you know, okay, so Mars rules Aries, and I know it's not typically taught that way, but for me, Mars also feels very Virgo energy as well, okay? And so you think about Aries and Virgos, they're unapologetic. They are not they are unapologetic about what they claim as theirs, okay? Some people can see that as cocky or different, and I guess it just depends on how they are coming off, but it's just for you to understand. It's not cocky, it's not condescending, it's none of that energy, you know, it's yours. If you bought a house, there's nothing wrong with you completely doing what you want to do to your house. If you want to completely renovate it, if you want to make it the prettiest house on the block, who gives a flying F? Have the audacity, you guys. You know what I mean? Because you put your hard-earned money and energy and time and effort into it. It's yours. So do whatever the F you want with it, no matter what anybody else thinks. If someone's going to come in with any kind of jealousy and negativity, that's none of your business. It's none of your business how others might, you know, feel triggered by your abundance and your success. All right, let them be triggered. That might be your role in their life. Okay, just like you had people trigger your inner demons and your triggers so that they could come up to be worked on. You know, you might trigger some people as well, but it's none of your business. That's none of your business. You did your job. Continue being fabulous. Continue leveling up. Continue, you know, calling in abundance upon abundance upon abundance. All right, you guys. All right, that was your reading for 2022. Let me know if it resonated down in the comments below. If it did resonate, smash the like button, share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited for you, and I will catch you guys at the next reading. See you later, bestie. Hello, bestie. If you chose the Amazonite with smoky quartz in it, okay, if you chose pile 2, this is your reading. And what we're going to be looking at today, you guys, is the energy of what you are manifesting to experience during 2022. Okay, so how this reading is going to go is I got the general energy for the entire year, and then I'm going to break the year up into quarters. So the first 3 months, the second 3 months, the third 3 months, and then the fourth 3 months. Okay, so just so you guys know, this is what's in your energy, and what is ever in your energy, you can change at any time. Okay, so if something isn't resonating as what you want to experience, then just use the information that is flowing through as feedback to what needs to be tweaked, how you can course correct, things of that nature. If, on the other hand, you like the information that is coming through and you want to continue manifesting that into your experience, just continue doing whatever it is you're doing with your fabulous self. Okay, all right, so overall, you guys, for 2022, the energy that is coming through for the overall theme is the 7th house, which is all about relationship with others. Okay, it's not just romantic relationships. It is it can be marriage, business partnerships, friendships, you know, relationships with your family, just relationships with other people, okay, relationship with community, anything like that. All right, 7th house is ruled by Libra, which is all about balance and equality, and so it's really just kind of finding an equilibrium in your relationship. So if you're somebody that tends to either give more than you take or take more than you give, next year 2022 is going to be all about finding balance within your relationships. Okay, equal give and take. Let's see, we'll put this right up here. All right, so let's get some information. What led you up to this point? We'll see what has led you up to this point. What has led you up to this point? What has led you up to this point? Shuffle one more time. Okay, what has led pile 2 up to this point? Let's get a little bit of background, and then we will check your year by quarter. All right, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse here? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse here? Definitely an energy of someone being maybe too overly hyperactive in their masculine energy. Oh no, maybe not even that. Guys, give me a second. Let me flesh this out real quick. Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse here? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's get a few more cards. I'm going to get these all laid out before I start tapping into the energy. All right. Pile 2. 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Why is the 5 of Cups here for pile? That's too many. Why is the 5 of Cups here, please? Strength in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why is the King of Cups in reverse here? No. Man, okay, these cards are just not not complying, which is a message for you guys, but let me get this out before I start fleshing out the message. The Page of Swords in reverse. You guys, I feel like you've been involved in, I should say, with several different people. Okay, I should say several different energies here. And I feel like the energies that you have been involved with that have been, I'll say dysfunctional. We'll put it that way, okay? A lot of dysfunctional masculine energy, both in youth and in adulthood. So this is a general reading. Kind of place it where it fits. If it absolutely does not fit, don't try to make it. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I feel like you've been let down by the masculine in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like this is something that may have happened that started in your childhood. Somebody was very, or I should say, it could be multiple people. The energy that is coming through is there's like dysfunctional masculine energy. And you guys, masculine energy is just that, it's energy. There is no gender assigned to energy. A female can be in their masculine, okay? We all have inner masculine and inner feminine. We all do. The masculine energy is, I should say, supposed to be very protective, very reliable, very action-oriented, responsible, things of that nature, okay? So somebody has been very irresponsible with providing for their family, and also has been very irresponsible when it comes to matters of the heart, possibly being very closed off emotionally. There is a lot of, and so we've got the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. So there could be mirroring energy. This could be something that you experienced when you were a child, like maybe, you saw your parents, or, some very important relationship in your childhood. You saw it dissolve and it could very well be because the masculine energy in that relationship was very irresponsible, basically with money. And so there was it caused the Ten of Cups energy when it's in the upright is like happily ever after, okay? It's a happy family, a happy wife, happy husband. And of course, it doesn't have to be male, female, or heterosexual or anything like that. But I'm just talking about the energy. I'll say happy masculine, happy feminine, okay? We'll do it that way. The energy of a functional masculine energy, functional feminine energy, and then we've got the kids, right? The children. All is right, all is well, all is as it should be. We have all 10 cups are completely filled to the brim, okay? But with that in reverse, it's like that either didn't happen, or this Ten of Cups energy was there, but it was ruined by the irresponsibility, basically, of the King of Pentacles in reverse energy. Okay? Left you feeling very disappointed. With the strength energy in reverse, it's really, you know, I'm hearing it caused you to question your ability, your ability, and the strength of relationships in general. You may be feeling very jaded when it comes to relationships in general. Because there's almost this feeling as if, you know, the only person that you've ever been able to meet that really had your best interests at heart was you. And when it comes to masculine energy, it's almost like you don't trust it. You don't trust you don't trust that you will be provided for. You don't trust that you will be taken care of. And I don't mean necessarily financially, but we do have Pentacle energy here, so it's almost as, you know what I mean? You don't feel like, it's almost like you don't feel safe unless you're doing it all yourself. We'll put it that way. I feel like you might be my pile that is very, very, very independent. And I feel like there is a part, so here's what I'm going to tell you guys, okay? You've developed this sense of independence from anyone and anything else. It's almost based out of fear. Like if you don't do it, if you don't take care of everything and you allow someone else to just, you know what I mean? Like you're juggling all these different things and you're really good at doing it actually. But I feel like it can leave you very tired, feeling very drained. But you don't trust anyone else to step in and help in any, not in any way, but in a way that really is going to add value, depth, dimension to your life. Interesting. So for 2022, you guys, especially with, you know, 7th house of relationships, it's almost what needs to be done is this mistrust, because this dysfunctional masculine energy, it does not exist in every single person. There are some very healthy, secure, functional masculine energies out there, okay? Masculine energies that are happy to provide whatever needs to be provided to support their feminine, that want to protect their feminine, and they want their feminine to feel safe when they're with them. Wanting to step in and let their feminine rest. Okay? I mean, that's what feminine energy, you guys, is supposed to be easygoing, go with the flow, you know, comfortable in a state of rest, high on faith, not running on fear. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like where, so the 7th house, I would say that the 7th house is also, you know, also teaching about, you know, your relationship with yourself, but really that's 1st house energy. But this is, you know, when we're talking about manifesting, what you are manifesting out into your experience, you guys, is what's going on in the inside. So you may, at the core of who you are, you may be a divine feminine, whether you are male or female. You may be a divine feminine who is supposed to be able to, you know, rest easy. I'm not saying like not work or anything like that, but I mean, you know, being able to go with the flow, feel at rest in your energy. But trust is also a big thing that's coming through, you guys. Trust in relationships. And this may have to do with an actual, like a marriage or a dating relationship, or, you know, a significant other type of relationship. Allowing someone to come into your life and to partner up with you and to trust them that they will take care of you just as good, if not better, than what you can take care of yourself. And like I told pile 1, you guys, I'm big on having the audacity. Be big, you guys. You are the creator of your own experience. Whatever you can have, be, and do anything that you want. If you want, maybe up to this point, you haven't met anyone that was able to match your own energy. Okay. So in 2022, it's like, have the audacity to believe that not only do you deserve to have your energy matched 100%, but that there are people out there who have the capability to do that. And the only reason why those people haven't manifested into your experience is because there's something inside of you. You've got this assumption that no one is able to do that. And so that's exactly what you experience. Okay? It can be very lonely doing everything by yourself, for yourself. It's like, we're meant to experience this life in tandem with other people, but I feel for you, there may be a deep longing to really, like, there's a part of you that's like, the masculine energy part of you that's like, yeah, I got this. I don't need nobody. I can do this all on my own. But then there's the core part of you, the feminine part of you that's like, yeah, but this isn't really the life that I want. I want to share my life with someone. And then you got the masculine that's like, well, if we share it with someone, they're just going to mess it all up. You know what I mean? It's that inner. So it's like kind of like a balance that first needs to happen within yourself. That way you can manifest it into your outer experience as manifesting, a romantic partner into your life that can not only match your energy, but match it even more. I told pile 1, have the audacity, have the audacity to call in somebody that can match your energy 150% if that's what you want. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So let's get these cleared out. Now we're going to look at your year according to the quarters. So we're going to be looking first at January, February, and March for 2022. January, February, and March for 2022. I just want to get 1 or 2 cards, please, for pile 2 for the first quarter of 2022. Black Moon Lilith. We've got, okay, so before I'm going to clarify. So let's clarify Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith. Why is Black Moon Lilith here? Okay, so Black Moon Lilith, I'll just tell you what the energy is here. It says we've got rebellion, seduction, and affair, the other woman or the other man, shame, envy, rejection, revenge, mystery, darkness, sexuality, stand in your truth. So this may be the energy, you guys, that needs to be faced. Okay, this may be the energy that caused you to have, like, I'm hearing, I was going to say no faith. Okay, but I guess no is the same as zero, but literally I heard to have zero faith in trusting masculine energies, just in masculines, feminine or male, female, whatever. And coming to terms with what may have happened in the past. So there may be some remnants of those energies popping up, but only for the reason for you to face them. Like these things may be triggered some way, and for you to heal them, to trigger them, because right next to it, clarifying it, is the Grand Trine energy, which is a very blessed energy to be popping out. Being blessed, good luck, completion, receiving gifts, contentment, magnetic, huge successes, little effort, and harmony. Huge successes with little effort. I love that. Like you may have, like what just came through is all men cheat. And I will edit that to say all masculines cheat. Like that may be a deeply hidden belief that you have that is obscuring your ability to really be able to manifest a healthy masculine into your life, be it for a romantic partner or just in general. You know, healthy masculine energy friends or business partners or whatever. Okay? But that's exactly what is wanting to come through. Like, you're going to be able to call in and experience healthy relationships with healthy, functional masculines, whether you want that, you know, for romantic purposes or just to have that energy in your life. Okay, let's get one more card from this deck about the energy of January, February, and March. We got two cards coming out. We got success and focus. Success is going to go where your focus flows. Okay, you guys, that's exactly what I'm hearing. So the focus here is switching your beliefs over. And like I said, this could be very, very subconscious. Very subconscious. But I have a feeling like there's just... I keep hearing like you don't have to do it all on your own. Like, there's almost a part of me that believes it's like a part of you just knows, you know, if you're a parent, that you're going to either end up a single parent or you're going to stay a single parent. Or it's almost like, what's the point of getting married when it's we're probably just going to end up getting divorced? And this can be a very subtle belief system that you have that is just below the surface. But what I'm feeling like is that during the first 3 months of 2022, all of this is going to come front and center for you to be able to face and heal. And you're going to do it very, like, you're going to be able to heal and conquer that very triumphantly. Okay? Let's look at the second. Ooh. You guys, and there may be something having to do with your sexuality too coming out, because Black Moon Lilith is very much connected to sexual energy, sacral chakra energy. We also have conjunction for the second quarter, so April, May, June. If you have any hangups where your sexuality is concerned, and I don't mean like questioning your sexuality, if you're into males, females, both, or whatever, not like that. Your comfort with your sexuality as a person, not your sexual identity, but just, you know, how any hangups about your who you are as a sexual being. We'll put it that way. I'm feeling like when it comes to your sexual self, your sexual being, like you're going to be liberated sexually. I'm not saying that you're going to go like, you know, have sex with every person that you meet. Whether you do or not do, it's totally up to you, but it's more or less just feeling at home in your body and feeling at home with your body in terms of expressing yourself sexually with yourself, by yourself, and with another person or other people. And being confident and feeling confident in your sexuality. Like you may be dressing a little bit more provocative than what you used to. Like there may have been a part of yourself that was very closed off to attracting masculine energy attention to you. I feel like you're going to be a lot more open to it, though. You're going to be a lot more open. Like you're going to be opening up yourself your sexual energy. I don't mean that you're gonna go and, you know, solicit sex from a lot of different people. That's not what I mean. But a lot of the times, you know, especially if we experienced any kind of childhood trauma that is related to that area of our lives, like we close our sexual energy down. It's like we don't want, because, you know, I had some childhood trauma like that in my youth, and it caused me for a very long time to shut down my sexual attractiveness, my sexual energy. I did not want masculine, I'll say men for me because I'm heterosexual. I did not want men to look at me like that. It made me feel very uncomfortable. And then there was also, because of that, a lot of shame associated with, you know, my body and, you know, my sexual energy and stuff like that. And so what that caused me to do was basically become invisible. It caused two things. I became invisible to the right men, and then for the wrong men, it like magnetized them right to me. It's all a big, yeah. So anyway, so for the second half, or for the first half of 2022, there's going to be some kind of a liberation in your sexual energy some way, where you're feeling comfortable and confident with sharing yourself sexually, both your energy and just your body, okay? Because you can still embody your sexual energy without actually having sex, without being naked, without doing anything physically sexually, okay? You just, and honestly, you guys, sexual energy is actually one of the most powerful manifestation energies available. That just came through to tell you. All right, let's see. Let's get a card from this deck for, and this one's the one. Oh, ooh, two of them wanted to come out. God, we got magical. Ooh, girl. I'm sorry, I said girl, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Ooh, girl. Oh my God. We got magical. We got blissful. You guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Magical and blissful with your super sensual, sexy selves. Oh my gosh. This is the energy that other people are going to be like viewing you through as you start to be more comfortable with allowing your sexual energy to expand beyond just, you know, keeping it really close to yourself. It's going to add a whole new dimension to your guys' energy. So you're going to be attracting sexual attention to yourself like moths to a flame. But I feel like during the first half of, like the first quarter of 2022, that you would have done enough work that by the time you get to this point where, you know, you're getting this attention. Now, I'm not saying, you guys, that, you know, that's all that people are going to want you for. No, we're getting magical and blissful here. Okay? It's your energy that people are going to pick up on. It's magical, okay? It's going to be beyond sexual. It's something that I'm hearing they may even get addicted to, not sex, okay? It's so hard. I wish I could have a way to differentiate the two, but there's just something so magical and blissful about your sexual energy that people are going to want to be around it all the time. And I'm not saying that all they're going to want to do is F you, okay? That's not it. That's not it. Let me clear these real quick. I might have to clarify some of that energy just to kind of, because I know some of you are like, that's not what I want. I don't want people to just want me for my body. I totally get that because I'm the same way. But I'm having a hard time putting it into words so that you'll understand. It's just like, oh, there's something about people who fully embody their sexual energy, and this is for people like, you know, I'm heterosexual, and I've been around women who are completely comfortable and fully embodied in their sexual goddess energy, and there's something so magical and blissful about it. it almost opens something up with me. You know what I mean? It puts me back in touch with that part of myself, which is why I like being around people like that. Because they're examples of who I aspire to be and who I can become. You know what I mean? So it's not that people are just going to want to F you. That's not it at all. You're going to inspire within them. You're going to help them tap back into parts of themselves that they feel closed off to, okay? And then for those that you do allow to have physical sexual contact with you, I'm hearing it's going to be on a whole other plane for both of you. Okay, so let's do the third quarter of 2022. So we're looking at July, August, and September for pile 2. July, August, and September for pile 2. July, August, and September for pile 2. Ooh. July, August, and September for pile 2. What is going on for pile 2 in July, August, and September? We have ask your pack to assist you. So this is more about being in relationships. Stop doing it all by yourself. Explore your own modes of expression. Be resourceful, express yourself fully, and use intuitive instinct. Yes. So you're going to become very magnetic, pile 2, okay, in your relationships. You're going to become very, very magnetic. And so, because you are going to be stepping into the full expression of your sexual energy, your creative energy. You are going to be confident and comfortable with expressing yourself fully. Okay, and like I said, that's going to cause people to be drawn to you like a moth to a flame. And so this is saying, it's like, use your intuitive instinct about who you let in. I'm not just talking sexually, okay? Who you let into your inner court and who you keep at an arm's length, okay? Who you know, basically it's like boundaries. Just maintain, you know, erect and maintain boundaries, and that will help you discern who is okay to let get close to you and who is not, okay? And then this is also talking about like getting comfortable in your relationships to allow someone to actually come in and help you. So this may mean that in the second half of 2022, you're finally going to be coming into relationships with people where, you know, you're able to start sharing more of life's responsibilities, you know, coming more into partnerships with people where you're not having to be so independent. You can learn how to be interdependent with people. Okay, now let's get one more card from this deck for pile 2. We got 2 with the 12th house in opposition. Hold on, was there another one that wanted to come out? No, okay. So we have spirituality, healing, yeah, unseen realm, a subconscious mind, solitude, yeah. So, and so it's going to be at this time, because you are manifesting. By the time the second half of 2022 comes around, you are going to be manifesting in, I feel, renewed relationships with people that are already existing in your life, and manifesting into your experience brand new relationships with brand new people. Okay, so what that's going to do, you guys, is it's going to trigger possibly more healing, more limiting beliefs. Okay, it may cause you, you know, and it may cause you to want to default back into being hyper independent. But what this is saying, though, is to be very careful, because that's where you're unbalanced. Being hyper independent, it's okay to be independent. There needs to be a balance. You know, times when you do things on your own, and times when you invite others to share in those responsibilities, and you know what I mean? Times when to do it alone, and times when to partner up. Okay? And so just kind of look out for that. That's something to look out for. That's some, you know, you may be up to that point feeling like you're doing really good, and then all of a sudden something happens and old doubts and old fears pop up in the third quarter of 2022. Okay, let's get one deck one card from this deck for pile 2, please. Yes, stay centered. Okay, stay focused on healing. And just know that the things that are triggered is just the remnants of what's there, okay? It's just kind of like, what do they call that? The death grip finally being overcome and loosened, okay? So just stay, you're being called to stay centered during the third quarter, okay? So July, August, and September, just focus on staying centered, because there are some things that are going to possibly be triggered deep within your psyche, okay? And it's almost like passing the last test. All right, passing the last test. All right, let's get to the last quarter. So October, November, and December of 2022 for pile 2. October, November, and December for 2022, please. We got Neptune. Ooh. Interesting energy. All right, let's get one more from this. Ooh, a 9th house. Okay, so we got 12th house coming up right. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh. Neptune in 9th house is it's very unique energy. Think about Sagittarius energy and Aquarius energy combined, okay? Give me a second. I'm trying to flesh out this message. If you are looking or hoping to manifest in like a divine partner, like a one-of-a-kind love, like a love that transcends all levels, it may possibly start or come in during the third, I should say the end. I'm picking up, okay, let's see, the third quarter is July, August, and September. So I'm thinking August and September, you may meet this person in August or September of 2022. That's when all of this stuff is going to be triggered, right? Because it's one thing to dream and fantasize about it. It's a whole other thing entirely to actually experience it. And so doing the work, staying centered, allowing yourself to be triggered so that you can heal those triggers. Coming into the last quarter of 2022, it's gonna be an experience unlike anything you've ever had. It like 9th house is it's higher realms, right? We got 12th house and 9th house issues, 9th house things here. This is like divine love, okay? Transcendent love. The kind of love that, it even says divine love right there. I just saw that. Divine love. Wow. There's a message that keeps wanting, it's going to be a love that, okay, it stands the test of time. I feel like there's there's a part of you that wants to experience life in a way that you haven't been able to experience at this point in time. And it's almost as if like this divine love, this partnership with this person, if you open yourself up to them in that way, is going to give you the adventure of your life, give you the ride of your life. I don't mean sexually, you guys. I don't know why there's such a heavy sexual overtone to this, and it could very well be that the two of you have that kind of energy together. Okay, you guys connect so powerfully. This could be, you know, if you believe in twin flame unions, this could be a twin flame union. It could be. Okay, we have that energy here where it's powerful, it's explosive, it's mind bending, Yeah, it's very powerful. Like the first, so basically you guys, the first 3 quarters of 2022 is almost like it's preparing you for this person. Okay, but in order for you to be able to call in this person, you have to deal with the limiting beliefs deep within your psyche and in your soul, that is in direct opposition to manifesting this person in. I was not expecting this to be. This is turning out to be a love reading, you guys. It is. Actually, pile 1 was too, for the most part. But pile 1 was more easily translated into, you know, just partnerships in general. But this one really is. It's a love reading, especially with the Neptune. We've got Aquarian energy and 9th house energy here. So we've got nature, okay? And then we also have success, where it's like you're coming back home to yourself, your true, authentic self, your authentic nature. And because of that, it just talks about success in your relationships in general. But I feel like there's been a part of you that has been feeling like something has been missing. And so there's like success in calling your other half in. Okay, not that you're not whole without them. You are a whole person. Okay, you don't need someone else to complete you. But it's just coming back home to yourself. And because you are embodying that energy and living in that energy every single day, it's just so easy for you to be in this relationship and be in this relationship to be a success. Okay, you guys. All right, pile 2, that was your reading for 2022. I hope it resonated. Do me a favor. If it did, comment below, let me know what you thought, and smash the like button. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will be checking you guys at your next reading. Thanks, pile 2. Hi, pile 4, my besties. If you guys chose the fire quartz, this is going to be your reading. Today we're tapping into the energy of what you are manifesting during the year 2022. Okay, so what we're going to do, you guys, is get the overall energy of 2022, and then we're going to break it down in 3-month increments. Okay, so the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And then, and just know, you guys, this is kind of a snapshot of your energy. What's in your energy right now that is queued up to manifest during 2022, all right? If this resonates as something that you want to experience, then just keep doing what you're doing, okay? If on the other hand you're not really digging like what's coming out, then just use it as feedback and as information as where you can do some course correction, where you can do some tweaking, things of that nature. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. So you guys, for pile 4, it looks like we're really dealing with our relationships, but more importantly, how others see us. Okay, and not just like, who cares about how others see us? What we're talking about is how we think and what we feel about how others see us. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because we got Libra being clarified by an ascendant. Okay, the ascendant is first impressions, how your public persona, how you come off to people, your impact, your appearance, how other people's view you. Okay. And this is talking about, and with Libra, it's all about partnerships, relationships, aesthetics, so, you know, beauty and stuff like that. It's really just kind of dealing with our own internal need for people to see us a certain way, and any fears that are affecting that, I guess is how we can say it. All right, we'll just put this right here. Okay, so let's look at the energy. What is currently in your energy? What's influencing? What's hiding? What is in your energy right now? This way we can kind of look and see if there's anything in there that we may need to tweak, let go of, release, you know. I love these readings because a lot of the times they can touch on things that are very subconscious that you didn't even know were there. All right, we're gonna get a couple more shuffles. And that was the the Six of Wands that made a brief appearance, which is all about victory, triumphant. The hero type of energy, okay? All right, so for pile 4, what is in pile 4's energy right now as far as what is being manifested for 2022? What is going on with pile 4's energy? That wanted to come out. We have the Ten of Wands Swords in reverse. So overcoming betrayal, okay? You guys have been through some stuff, it feels like, but you're kind of at the tail end of dealing with it. The Ten of Swords is all about betrayal, loss. This is the kind of energy that, you know, feeling like something was taken from you, that kind of energy. Oh yeah, here we've got the Five of Swords with mind games. Five of Swords energy. Sometimes people say this is like petty energy, but honestly, sword energy, we're talking about mind games. So this isn't anything that's petty. This is kind of like, you know, arguments that leave you feeling drained. Conversations and discussions and dealings where there isn't a winner. But it's almost like, you know, the people in the argument will fight to the death, okay? They'll go for the throat, hitting below the belt, whether that was both of you or just one of you. But there, you know, it's these kinds of dealings with other people or one particular person or one person in particular that really left you feeling betrayed. I'm hearing lost and betrayed. And sword energy is mental energy, you guys. So these dealings really messed with your mind. The way you thought about yourself, okay? Your mindset really messed up your mindset. Or I should say just at least, you know, messed with your mindset. Let's get a few more cards for what's going on. What's in pile 4's energy that is manifesting that wants to come out. Ooh, there's the Four of Swords. There's a lot of sword energy in this, you guys. Yeah. Look at that. All the sword energy coming out. But the Four of Swords with the Ace of Swords energy, that's a lot better than this Ten of Swords and this Five of Swords. What else do we got here? We got death. So the death of something. But remember, whenever there's a death to a cycle, there's always a rebirth and a renewal, okay? So let's clarify death. Why is death here? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Death to bad luck, basically. A death to unpredictability. I feel like you were in a situation where things could change on a dime. Just very unpredictable. Things changed on a dime. You thought things were one way 1 minute, they switched the very next minute, okay? That energy is ending. If it hasn't already ended, but I feel like you're in a space now where you're kind of entering into this mode of where you're resting. It's like you're kind of letting go. And this, if you're not there yet, this is kind of what's in your energy. This is what's being suggested, pile 4, is to let go of any mental ties to someone where there's an attachment to what they think, what they feel, and how they see you. And in detaching your sense of self-worth, detaching your identity, detaching anything about yourself that disempowers you, detaching your sense of self-worth mostly from someone else, okay? And that means wanting them to show up a certain way, wanting them to communicate a certain way, wanting them to act a certain way, just letting all of that go, okay? Because if you are attaching your sense of self-worth to somebody, and you know, of course, when we attach our sense of self-worth to somebody, there's always conditions like, you know, in order for me to feel like I'm worth something, then so-and-so needs to show up and they have to call this often, say I love you this often, do this, do that, not do this, not do that. That's just setting you up for failure, okay? Anytime we attach our sense of self-worth to somebody outside of us, we're setting ourselves up for failure, because people are going to let us down 100% of the time, okay? Even the most genuine, loving, compassionate, good-hearted people are going to sometimes let you down and disappoint you, not because they don't love you, but that's just human nature, okay? No one is going to be able to 100% be exactly what you need them to be in order for you to feel worthy. I hope that makes sense, okay? So what's in your energy right now, you guys, is really cleaning up any kind of mental attachments to someone and your need for them to show up a certain way, say certain things, do certain things, not do certain things, not say certain things that make you feel like you are worthy, okay? Yeah, so let's get... But a lot of this, too, is like, I feel like Libra is like aesthetic, okay? So you may have some hang-ups on your physical appearance, okay? And the person that's in question here may have aggravated that. All right, so we are looking, look, we got Venus coming out, which Venus is, you know, the ruler of Libra. All right, first 3 months of pile 4's 2022. So we're looking at January, February, March for pile 4. What? I just saw a moon. Which one was that? The full moon. You are going to be blossoming when it comes to your physical appearance, okay? If you have some physical hang-up, and I will tell you guys right now, I don't, you know, whether it doesn't matter what you look like, we'll put it that way, okay? And please know that even the most attractive person can be made to feel really ugly just by a complete and utter shithead, okay? But trust me, even if you aren't conventionally attractive by societal standards, please know that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean jack shit. People are not, yeah, like physical appearance will capture someone's attention for a brief little bit, but just because, I mean, that doesn't make someone be loyal to them or faithful or anything like that. You know, what people really are attracted to is your vibe, your energy, okay? And it's that vibe and that energy that you're going to wear on the outside of you. That's what's going to make you glow. That's, you know what I mean? It's what's going to come through your eyes and through your smile and through your body language. That's going to make you so flippin' attractive, okay? And I know this personally, because I know people who are not conventionally attractive by societal standards, and they get hit on left and right. It's in their energy, okay? People are attracted to your energy. So if you are someone that's attractive and you feel ugly, and for whatever reason, you know, just work on your vibe. Disconnect, like I said, your self-worth, your worthiness, detach that from anybody else outside of you, okay? Detach needing evidence from anyone or anything outside of you. Detach the need for evidence from outside of you, okay? Because what this is saying is, through the first 3 months of the new year, you guys, 2022, you're going to be going through... it could be like you might be going through a glow up right now, or you might be starting something in the first 3 months where you're really going to be paying attention to your physical appearance and your aesthetic. Okay, you might be going through like a physical makeover, maybe learning how to do your makeup differently, maybe a different way of doing your hair, maybe going to the gym more to lose weight or something. Okay, because we got Libra both here. We got Libra, and you might have a Libra ascendant. Okay, but we also have Venus. So I mean, Libra might be dominant in your chart, and Venus is the ruler of Libra. Okay, it's all about love, beauty, romance, art, harmony, relationships, wealth, you know, but I'm really am picking up like what I'm really being pulled here to is attraction though. Working on your inner energy to make you outwardly attractive. And with the full moon, it's talking about blessings, blossoming, celebration, release what's no longer serving you, recharging your energy, inner work, let go of the past, and manifestation. It's like this is the full manifestation of your glow up. Okay, there's a lot of talks of glow ups in this reading. I think at least this is the third reading here where it's talking about a glow up. Okay, I'm just attracting a lot of people going through a glow ups, and I love that. I love that. All right, let's get one card from this deck for pile 4 for the first 3 months of 2022. Faith. And this may be needed because you may have a lot of outer evidence contrary to you creating a new belief that you're really attractive, you're sexy, everybody wants you. You know what I mean? You belong on the pedestal, you belong in the spotlight. The only reason, you guys, why you're experiencing that in your outside world is because that's what's going on in your inner world. The moment you change that on the inside is the moment that things start showing up differently for you on the outside. If you change your energy and you take on this energy of just being the sexiest bitch alive, okay, or the hottest guy alive or whatever, that's what's going to happen. People are going to receive you that way and mirror that energy back to you. Okay? And so the first 3 months really is focusing on getting rid of the mental hang-ups of what people are thinking about you and what you look like. I really do feel there's something with your physical appearance, you guys, that you've got to hang up on, and letting go of that hang up and realizing that it's not physical appearance that really attracts someone to you. Okay, it may be a component, but I can tell you right now, it's not everything. Okay, I've met people who are very attractive and can't keep a spouse or can't keep, you know, a significant other for anything because their vibe fucking sucks. Okay, their vibe. So it's not, appearance has very little to do with your attractiveness as a person. Your energy is what makes or breaks you as far as attraction goes. Okay, I know this from personal experience on both ends. Okay, I've seen really hot people not get a date, or, you know, maybe get a date but not make it past the first date or two just because their energy sucks. Okay, their vibe it repels. Okay, and then I've seen people who are not attractive by conventional and societal standards get dates left and right. Okay, people just walking up to them out of nowhere wanting their number because their vibe, it's their energy, and people can feel that, okay, a mile away. So just know that, okay? I don't know where you're at. You could be hot as hell. I'm just saying. Work on your vibe either way, okay? It's in your vibe. You really have to work on knowing, you know, you're sexy. Everybody wants you. You know, that confidence. Oh my gosh, the confidence is going to be sexy as hell, you guys. All right, the second quarter. So we're looking at April, May, and June for pile 4's 2022. April, May, and June for pile 4 2022. April, May, and June. Let's get 2 cards from this deck. Ooh, wow. Look at that. We got lunar eclipse and solar eclipse coming out at the same fucking time. Damn. This is some powerful energy, you guys. So whatever it is you're kicking off on the first quarter is real. It's taken off in the second quarter. So April, May, and June, by the time that comes around, you guys, oh my flippin'. All right. So we got, this is all about dramatic changes, shifts in perception, unveiling, dissolution, cycles, endings and beginnings, transformation. Yes, a shocking event, fast changes, new chapter, leaving what is familiar. See, you guys? Oh, wow. I'm feeling this is a complete and utter makeover. Complete, utter makeover from the inside out, from, you know, from your head to your feet, from your whatever, from head to toe. Holy hell. That is some, okay, I don't know, you guys. Whew, my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna get some, let's get one card from this deck, because oh my gosh, really? Reinvention. You guys, seriously, something clicks for you. Something clicks for you. Either right before the second quarter hits or right in the middle of that second quarter, and you're just like, whoa. Like, I'm seeing a before and after with you where, damn, you guys. Hot girl summer, hot boy summer. Literally, because that's the second quarter. That's April, May, and June. It's like, you're going to be ready for hot girl or hot boy summer, okay? That literally is going to be you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's get one card from this deck for pile 4, please. Abundance. If you're single, pile 4, by the time hot girl or hot guy summer hits, you are not going to be in any kind of want for dates. I mean, people are just going to be like, you'll be at the grocery store or you'll be at the gas station pumping gas and you'll just have people come up to you wanting your number. It's going to be that, you're going to be like, what the hell is this? I mean, you're going to have romantic interests in you in abundance. And it's not just romantic interests. I mean, people are really going to start taking notice of you, okay? But if your thing is like, you know, wanting to, if you've been feeling invisible as far as like the not the opposite sex, but whatever, you know, romantic interest goes. If you've been feeling invisible as far as romantic interest goes, you are going to be, I can't even like put into words, like, you're not going to be wanting for dates because you're just going to be like, all right, well, who do I let take me out today? You know what I mean? If you are coupled up, you guys just kind of watch out because I don't think so though. I really do feel like this pile 4, I feel like you guys, and if this is not a love reading, I mean, this can also bleed into or translate into like business, because your energy is going to be so attractive in general. Okay, if you want romantic interests, by the time summer comes around, you are going to be it. You're going to be like the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette. All right, and people are going to be vying for your attention. Okay. I mean, and with this lunar and the solar eclipse, I'm hearing bang, just boom, something shifts, something clicks in you, and all of a sudden it's just like you're going into hot girl, hot boy summer, just owning it like you created it, okay? All right, let's get the second half of, let's see, 2022 for you guys. So we're going to be looking at the third quarter of 2022. So, July, August, September, 2022 for pile 4. Whoa. We got, okay, so we got your guides are helping you, all as well. We have mutable moon with nothing is set in stone, stay adaptable, lacking staying power, something is changing, not final, unstable situations and scattered energy. And then we also have semi-sextile, so allowing opportunity with effort, energies attract, lack of ease, potential for growth, tempers. Okay, so you guys, there is still going, okay, because you know we're all a work in progress, and so by the time this hot girl, hot boy summer rolls around, and you're smack dab in the middle of it, right? I feel like there's still going to be parts of you that are going to be coming up for healing. I still feel like there may be parts of you that might be kind of resistant to receiving so much attention from people. So just beware that some triggers may come up, like, you know, it's normal. It's just kind of like the death rattle of your old way of thinking, okay? The death rattle of the sabotaging belief system that had you wanting to hide or had you feeling like you were invisible, okay? Let's see. Let's get one card from this deck for Pile 4 for August, September. No, July, August, and September. July, August, and September. Yeah, and so it's whatever comes up, you guys, it's all going to be in your head, okay? Because it says your guides are helping you, all is well. And then over here we've got, you know, opportunity with effort, energies attract. But you're just, there's something about being in the spotlight and having people's full undivided attention that still is going to leave you feeling very uneasy and uncomfortable. And that's just coming up for you to really look at and deal with and heal, okay? And do what needs to be done to allow yourself to feel comfortable and even welcoming this kind of attraction, because, you know, you deserve it. You know, you deserve to be admired. You deserve to be desired, you know. And there might be a part of you too that maybe feels like maybe you don't feel safe in that space. And coming to terms with you are safe, you know what I mean? And it's okay for, you know, you to be admired, and I'm even hearing envied. All right, let's get one card from this deck, please. We can get two. Beautiful and soulful. See? People may be attracted to your outer beauty, Pile 4, but look at this. It's like beautiful soul. Your energy is going to be on point, and that's what's going to be attracting people like a moth to a flame. Okay? And like I said, you could be supermodel material, but that's not that might be what attracts a person initially, but that's not what keeps a person. What keeps a person, Pile 4, what keeps someone, what maintains their attention and keeps their attention is the beautiful soul. And that's just kind of like what you're being guided to really embrace. You know, some of you have a hang up about your looks. I don't know. Do you hang up about the way you look? Maybe growing older, gaining or losing weight. A kind of hang up, but there's just this overwhelming urge to let you know, you guys, you could be the hottest person walking this earth, and unless you have a beautiful soul, you're not going to be able to maintain someone's attraction to you. Okay? I've seen it 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Hell, you see it all the time in media. And like, how is somebody going to cheat on so-and-so? You know, person is named the most beautiful woman or the most beautiful man alive, and, you know, they're being cheated on. What? They're being left for somebody else. You know what I mean? And so it's all about your vibe, you know, your vibe, your soul, your energy. Oh my God, you guys see what's going on with Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian? I don't keep track of much of those things, but I always see, like, to me, that's just kind of like, okay, you know, he's not the hottest guy looking out there. And there's a lot of these guys that are out like that. And they're just, you know, they're pulling gorgeous women. Hell, Jay-Z, Jay-Z, he is not hot at all. And look who he's got. You know what I mean? It's their energy. It's their vibe. Here we got Black Moon Lilith. Why is Black Moon Lilith here for Pile 4's October, November, December? Why is Black Moon Lilith here? No, why is Black Moon Lilith here? New moon. So we got the black moon and the new moon. Here we got a new start, first phases, look ahead, pay attention to new people, opportunities, and experiences that the universe puts in your path. And then the black moon Lilith is talking about rebellion, seduction. Also has the energy of affairs, the other woman or the other man, shame, envy, rejection, revenge, mystery, darkness, sexuality, standing your truth. I feel like this is more coming into your own as a sexual being, though. Really stepping into and embodying your sexual self and feeling comfortable embodying that part of you, okay? Because you can embody your sexual energy while you're out just doing grocery shopping. And we're not talking about, you know, it's all in how you show up, how your energy shows up. And there may be some shame or something associated with your, you know, your sexuality. And I don't mean your sexual identity, like what you're attracted to. I'm just talking about yourself as a sexual person, okay? Let's get a card from this deck for Pile 4's October, November, December. We got 3 cards coming out. Again, we got abundance. Awesome. So we got focus, abundance, and wisdom. Again. So you are still going to be having, I believe it was the second quarter of 2022 with just an abundance of attention coming your way, okay? You're still going to have abundance of attention coming your way. Here we got focus and wisdom. I really feel like the year 2022 is just you stepping into your own as a beautiful, sensual, attractive person. And owning that about yourself. Like stepping onto your pedestal, owning your pedestal, stepping into the spotlight and owning that spotlight and feeling comfortable with having people's undivided attention on you. Yeah. Wisdom is there just to kind of remember to discern whose attention you want to reciprocate, okay? Whose energy you want to reciprocate. You're going to have a lot of energies coming towards you wanting reciprocation. And just because, you guys, someone's energy comes towards you wanting to reciprocate, you don't have to. You don't have to give anybody else, you don't have to give your energy to anybody that you don't want to. This is where focus and wisdom comes in. That way you know whose energy to respond to, whose energy to, like, you know, send away, whose energy to match. You know what I mean? If you choose to match anyone's energy. Yeah, I really do feel like you guys are definitely going to be like a physical glow up kind of a experience for 2022. And it's going to be mostly, you are going to be glowing up, you know, on the outside, but it's more about how you feel about yourself. It's all about your vibe, okay? Your vibe. Because your vibe will have you, you know, at the gas station in sweats and a bun, a hair bun, okay? Having people coming over to you wanting to know what's your name and what's your number, okay? That vibe has nothing to do with physical aesthetics so much, okay? It doesn't. All right, you guys, that was your message. Comment below and let me know if it resonated, and if it did, smash the like button, share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will be joining you guys for your next reading. Thanks, Pile 4. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and this is Soul Purpose Activation. We're back with another channel to pick a card reading, and what we're looking into today, you guys, and I love this stone that you guys picked. We are going to be checking into the energies of what you are manifesting for 2022. Okay, so we've got an overall energy that we're going to look at that's kind of going to be like the overall theme of 2022, and then we're going to be looking at any possibly hidden influences or maybe energies that might be blocking you from manifesting or experiencing what you want to experience. And then we're also going to be looking at the year 2022 in 3-month increments. Okay, so first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. All right, so let's just get into your reading. I love that you picked that stone. This is a ametrine. All right, so if you picked the ametrine, you picked pile 3. This is your reading, and right away, you guys, look at this energy that's coming through for you. The energy I'm picking up from this card for you guys is Empress energy. Okay, it says brings luck, flow, talent, indulgence, effortlessness, harmony, ease, lazy energies, no friction, and benefits. And when it says lazy energies, you guys, it has that more of the feminine vibe where you're just sitting back and letting abundance and prosperity and everything that you want to manifest, you're kicking back and everything is just flowing to you naturally because there is no friction coming from within you. There's no resistance. You're very much in that Empress energy, which means that everything that you want to experience is just going to be able to make its way over to you effortlessly, you guys. So I really feel like you have the pile. You're the pile that's been putting in the work, okay? So we are going to be speaking. I'm just opening the reading up for general, you know, anything to come through that wants to come through. If love comes through, that's awesome. This isn't necessarily a love reading though, so it's just basically whatever the overall energies are. Okay, let's look into pile 3. What are you manifesting? What energies are influencing what pile 3 is bringing in for 2022? What energies are influencing pile 3's manifestations during the year of 2022? One more shuffle. I'm like, finally some good luck for you guys. That's what I feel like. Some good news. All right, I'm just going to get these laid out. Let's get some cards from this deck for pile 3. No, we're not going to have all that come out. What energies? We have the 7 of Wands and the Hierophant. All right, what else for pile 3? The 5 of Cups in reverse. And the 3 of Pentacles. Let's get a couple more. 2 more for pile 3. Got the World in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you've been having to stand your ground on something. The Hierophant energy here can mean something official. In this context, though, I'm really picking up like some kind of a spiritual overtone to what you're having to defend. So maybe you've been having to defend a change in your religious beliefs or a change in your spiritual beliefs, or maybe you've got somebody who embodies the Hierophant, the energy, somebody that's very religious, coming against you for some reason, and you having to stand your ground, okay? You having to stand up for what you believe in. And then we got the Five of Cups in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse, or the Five of Cups in general, talks about a feeling of disappointment. Looking like your focus being on what was lost rather than focusing on what remains. I feel like that's been the past. That's kind of been like maybe your default mode in the past. And you're working in tandem with your higher self, with the universe, with your guides on changing your outlook, changing the way that you see things. Because I feel like up to this point, okay, so you guys, I really do feel like this pile, you're the pile that's probably had some kind of an awakening. Something in your spiritual beliefs have shifted, if not completely changed and transformed, where we literally have where it's like your world turned upside down. And it's like we've got some opposition coming up against you because of it. And this is energy that feels like, this energy that's coming up against you, it feels very influential, like it was a very influential energy in your life. And it may have rocked your confidence, either in yourself or in this person or in the relationship that you had with this person. The Queen of Wands energy in the upright position is very powerful, very self-confident, very purposeful with where she directs her energy. And I say she because it's more of a feminine energy based card. In the reversed position, this could be somebody, there's two sides, so put it where it fits. This is either somebody that's no longer, that self-confidence has been lost, energies are kind of scattered and unfocused, and that might be kind of how you felt when your worldview was shaken. Not your worldview really, but how it felt when your spiritual beliefs changed or shifted. Because I can speak from personal experience. You know, if you've grown up in a certain kind of a community that held certain kinds of spiritual beliefs, and then all of a sudden, you either think something differently than they do, or it's completely, you no longer believe those things at all. Like your beliefs completely change to something different. It can be very difficult because, sometimes relationships can end because of that. And so this was a very pivotal point in your life. Up to this point, this has been a very pivotal point in your life. And there is still some of that energy kind of lingering in your energy. But I feel that it's in passing. It's passing. Things are going to start evening out. Like you're going to also find, like with, I feel you guys are going to come to a point where you no longer feel the need to defend your spiritual beliefs. Like coming to a place with yourself where you're like, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe. I'm not going to waste my time trying to explain myself to you. When my spiritual beliefs changed, you guys, and they completely changed, I got to a point where I was like, there's no point in trying to convince you that I'm not crazy or convince you that, I'm going down the wrong path. I just had to make peace and allow people to think whatever it was they were going to think about the path that I was on. Okay. And take on this this mindset where it's not my business what you think of me. I don't care what you think of me. It's none of my business. It's not even really any of your business, what you think of me or what I'm doing. But if that's what you choose, to ruminate on, hey, I guess I'm taking up space in your head rent free. But, just kind of letting go and realizing, people aren't asking you questions about your beliefs because they're curious. For the most part, that's not why they're doing it. What they're trying to do is find, first of all, they're testing your sense of certainty, okay? And they're also trying to figure out a way to change your mind and make you see things the way that they see things, okay? So if there is any doubt in your mind, pile 3, I almost said Sagittarius. So some of you might be Sagittarius here. Maybe Aquarius too. Might be somewhere in your chart, like dominant in your chart somewhere. You can work on manifesting in the experiences or the signs or whatever it is that you're needing that will make you feel more solid in your footing on your path, okay? But really it is just getting in touch with how you feel, how things resonate. Getting in touch with that still inner voice inside. So that when people try to come and bombard you with, quote unquote, logic and reasoning, which is bullshit. I mean, logic and reasoning has its place, but there are just some things that the mind can never understand because there's a lot of things that are not born of the mind, okay? And just letting those people think what they're going to think. You think you're right and I'm wrong? Fine. That's okay. I don't care. It's not my business. I got my own stuff to do. All right? And so that may be something that may still be lingering in your energy, you guys. That might just maybe need to be kind of like cleaned up a little bit, addressed possibly, just to kind of help you keep moving on and to really call in this beautiful energy, this Empress energy that I really feel is coming out for you guys during the year of 2022, where you're just in this state of ease and flow, and the channel between you and whatever it is you're manifesting is completely clear, and you're acting like a magnet, okay? Just calling it, or just manifesting it. All right, let's get pile 3's first quarter, the first 3 months of pile 3's 2022. What is, we've got the 10th house, reputation. The 10th, okay, the 10th house is the house of reputation. It's also career, fame, legacy, your public image, your status, your purpose, notoriety. But this is how others see you, okay? And I really do feel like that's kind of what you're coming into. You may have Chiron in the 10th house, possibly. That may be what you're needing to clean up in your energy, pile 3, is giving a shit what anybody else thinks or feels about you and what you're doing or what path that you're on, okay? Now let's get one more card from this deck for pile 3's first 3 months. I really feel like you're going to be doing something for the first 3 months of 2022 where you're going to be stepping out in a way where people that you may have known in the past, people that have known you in a certain way are really going to just be like, oh wow, sure they did. You know what I mean? And you being okay with that. You being okay with, being thought of or being seen a certain way, or possibly risking your reputation up to this point and creating a new reputation among a new crowd for yourself. Okay? Let's get one more card from this deck, please. And I do feel, we got 2. You may, okay, and I feel like you guys know what your purpose is, or at least you have something that you feel very passionate about, but you're having a difficult time really stepping into that role fully, because doing so is really going to put your beliefs out there, like out in the spotlight. And there's certain people in your life where you're kind of in the closet about it. Here we got beginnings, endings, shadow work, emotional cleansing and reset, spiritual growth, emotional baggage, destruction, unexpected situations. I really do feel you guys have to put to bed whatever fears, doubts, and insecurities you have that are related to your reputation. Because I feel like something changed. Like you were seen publicly, or your reputation was seen in a certain way. Something about your beliefs changed. And now you're afraid with being seen a different way. And then we also have you're discovering the myriad facets of who you are. Yeah, see? I feel, yeah, you guys, I feel like you went through an awakening of some kind. And you're being, I feel like right now you're being called to step into something publicly. Maybe a new career path. That is really going to allow you to grow in your power as a person. But in order to do so, it's like you really have to come to terms with, you know, whatever that change is going, however that change is going to affect your reputations with people from your past up to this point. Okay. Let's get pile 3, the second 3 months. So we got January, February, March right here. April, May, and June is coming out right here. We got the pink moon. What else? Ah, I love this. You're meant to fulfill your, oh my gosh. Okay, so the first quarter, the first 3 months of 2022, pile 3 is you know, putting to bed your fears and your doubts and your insecurities about stepping out into some kind of a career, public relations, or something where you are publicly displaying your beliefs. Your new way of thinking, your new way of feeling, your new way of existing in the world. And then the second 3 months, April, May, and June, is going to be all about spiritual. What did I say? This is a spiritual change. You guys, okay. This is definitely a spiritual change. Let me get one more card for the second 3 months. Yeah, this is a spiritual, you guys had like a spiritual awakening. Positivity. So the first 3 months may be really difficult for you, okay? In many ways, this is going to be like coming out of the closet, you know, coming out of the spiritual closet, or coming out of the closet in a different way. Where it's going to cause a lot of people from your past to kind of give you the side eye, or kind of gasp like, oh my gosh, you know, like, you know, and to risk being seen as foolish, as whatever, okay? But being so sure with yourself, knowing what your power is, and realizing that whoever you might lose by stepping into your power was never meant to go with you on that path, okay? Because look what's coming to you during the months of April, May, and June. We got the pink moon, which is the energy of, you know, new and exciting opportunities, focusing on the new, transcendence, maturity, fullness, fertility, first steps onto a new path, you guys. You're clearing the path and stepping into the new here, and here that you're on that path and you're developing. And as you're in that path, see, remember, we're in the Empress energy throughout the year, so you're completely yielding to whatever's going on. Oh, you know, your best friend of so many years thinks you're going effing nuts. Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna love you still. Whatever you decide to do with that information, that's fine. I'm still gonna do my thing, because this is my purpose. This is where my power is at. And what you're doing, you guys, and this is why you're being so pulled, is because you know This is part of your destiny. This is your purpose. What you're doing is your purpose. You feel so powerful in this space. You feel alive in this space. You feel powerful in this space. You feel abundant and in control, inspired, motivated in this space. You love the way it feels to be in this space, and you realize that if you stop being in that space in order to appease the egos of other people, then you're just causing yourself to feel, you know, you're sacrificing way too much, and you're not willing to do that anymore. Okay, now we're going to look at the last half of 2022. So the third and fourth quarters. All right, so pile threes, July, August, and September. Pile threes, July, August, and September for pile three. Pile threes, July, August, and September for 2022. Okay, we got Leo. Ooh, Leo. Oh, I love that. Okay, very powerful, you guys. I see it unfolding. Like you're just starting on your path, right? As 2022 is opening. And then as the quarters of the year go on, it's just, you kind of go from a page to like a knight. And now here you're in the queen in energy. And then, you know, at the very end, it's going to be like the king kind of energy. But here we got Leo energy with independent, confident, extrovert. Like I really feel like the second half of 2022. All right. Let's see. What are we at? We got July, August, and September is where you're really stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Okay, and look at these two energies combined together. We got Leo with independent, confident, extroverted, ego, courageous, proud, playful, prowess, charismatic, expressive, and vital, paired with empowerment, activates, intensifies, joining forces, focus, concentration, strengthens, prominence, authorizes. And what I'm also hearing, you guys, again, for every person that you might lose because, you know, the real authentic you is coming out, you're going to be given new connections and opportunities who will step in, you know, in place of those people. Not saying that anybody can really be replaced, but for every person that is going to criticize you, try to downsize you, downgrade you, you know, anything like that, you will be provided with somebody that is going to make up for that. Okay, not that you need it, because once you hit this Leo, this energy here, this, or actually both here, you won't actually need anyone else to tell you that what you're doing is okay. You will already be in that energy. You'll just know. It's that boss energy. Like, I know what I'm doing, and you can't tell me otherwise. You know, it's like you're the one that's seeing clearly, and you're just kind of looking at everybody like, well, okay, you know, I can't make you see things the way that I see them, and I'm not going to waste energy on trying. I'm just going to be my own fabulous self and, you know, continue ruling this thing, continue doing it, right? Being this person, this awesome, amazing person. Ooh, that's way too many. Way too many, but there's a lot of beautiful energy in those cards that came out. Let's get one for pile three for July, August, and September. One card from this deck, please, for August, July, August, and September for pile three. You're going to be the it person, okay? You're just going to be the it person. I hear and feel that people are going to be seeking you out for some reason. And I'm also hearing that anybody that you may lose, it may not be, it may be temporary. Like you may not completely lose people during this time. It's almost like it's just kind of a temporary thing because it's a shock that I feel like some people are going to have to just learn to get over and deal with. But as you continue just living life and being your fabulous self, and crushing goals and transcending obstacles and challenges, are just going to really be looking at you like, whoa, it's like they're so sure about their way of thinking and feeling, yet they're miserable. And then they see you just living your best life, not having any worry or care in the world. You're just, having a great old time, finally enjoying your life the way that you're supposed to. And they're going to look at you and wonder, they're going to look at you and they're going to want what you have. Okay, not steal it from you, but they're going to look at you and be like, oh man, I want that peace. I want that tranquility. I want that abundance. What are they doing that I'm not? Because you're experiencing everything in abundance, such ease and such flow, so it's very possible. And I do feel for a lot of you, some people that you initially lose in the very beginning are going to be circling back around, and they're going to start asking you questions. Okay. So just hang in there, you guys. And here, look, we got abundance and we have family. So you may have some family members. So this is twofold, you guys. You may lose some people that you feel like are family in the very beginning, but by the time the third quarter of 2022 rolls around, July, August, September, you are actually going to be calling in your own soul family. Okay? Very much so. We got abundance and family here. You're just in this Leo Empress energy, you guys. You're literally are going to want and need for nothing. And that's exactly why you're going to be just, your cup is always going to be full in every area of life by the time the second half of 2022 rolls around. Is just because you have at that point fully embodied this Leo / Empress energy. You're just walking in it. You're living it. You're a walking example of it. All right, let's get the final fourth quarter of 2022. Listen to the guidance of your soul. Here we have challenging, require adjustments, complexity, clashes, contradicts, frustration, learn to compromise. Okay, so at the very end of 2022, there may, something may be coming up to challenge your path, you on your path, but that is because you're going to be experiencing another level up. So let's see, and I will get some clarification and some guidance for that. Yeah, just it's something that's going to disturb the harmony within your life. I'm telling you, you guys, I'm hearing it's because you're going to be doing so well. So you're going to have some people circling back around that left initially, or just kind of, maybe went radio silent is what I say. Not necessarily ghosting you, but it's like they're not hanging out with you as much as they used to, or checking in on you. You know what I mean? And you have some of those people circling back around, wanting to reconnect because, they really are impressed with what you've been doing with your life, and they really are curious to know what you're doing to be able to live the life that you're living. And they're going to want, basically they're going to want information on how they can do the same thing. I'm not saying they're going to change their beliefs, but they're going to look and see what you're doing and try to make it in a fashion where it fits with their beliefs. But they're not going to be not hanging out with you or just going radio silent anymore. Okay, then there are those people, you guys, that are so stuck in their heads and so egoic that they're going to become haters. Okay, people that you used to know that were in agreement with you because you had the same beliefs that they did. And now that, now that you're not believing in that way anymore, and not only are you not believing in that way, but you are actually, like doing really well. You're happy, you're abundant, you are just manifesting your dream life like crazy, and they're still stuck, in whatever it is they were stuck in. But rather than be humble They're going to come at you from a place of, you know, just very egoic and push back against you. So you're going to have two different people. You're going to have the people who are very humble, who are really curious, and they're going to start asking you questions, and some kind of a connection maybe reestablished between the two of you. And then you'll have the other type of people by the end of December 2022 that are going to circle back around and actually start challenging you, like being haters. And what this is saying is like, just listen to the guidance of your soul. They're going to try, I'm hearing that they're going to try everything in the book to try to really rattle your belief system. Okay? And I spoke briefly about logic and reasoning in the very beginning of this reading, and I feel that's what some of these people are going to do. They're going to try to outsmart you. Okay? They're going to try and talk you into a corner, but this isn't an issue that can be intellectually debated. Spiritual issues are not mind-based mental issues. You can't do that. And so this is basically, I'm going to tell you basically, don't even engage in debates with these people, okay? They're not interested at all in why you believe what you believe. The only reason why they're asking questions is so they can find loopholes, cracks, or anything else because it's an egoic thing. They don't care, you guys, I'll just say it. They don't care about your soul, okay? They don't care about your eternal well-being. They don't care about that. They care about being right, okay? That's all it is. It's an egoic thing. The fact that you believe differently than they believe and you're doing so well is a threat to their belief system. And because they're still stuck in 3D egoic trips, they have to try to make you wrong, because if you're wrong, then they're right. And it's too much cognitive dissonance in their psyche for you to be right and them wrong. They can't do it. So just bow out. Listen to your soul. Don't even attend that argument, okay? Wish them love. Wish them prosperity or whatever. And let them go along their way, okay? Don't even entertain it. All right, you guys, that was your message, pile 3. If it resonated, do me a favor, comment below and let me know. Smash the like button if it did resonate. Subscribe and share if you feel led to do so. And I will see you guys at your next reading. Thanks, you guys.